Howdy doody folks, this is Jesse with Team SodaKan, and it's another match. Who would have thought? I am finally playing Shoutmon once again. Oh my, it's been far too long. You are going to see me accidentally goof something up. I will correct it at some point, but I will also, be pointing it out when it happens. But that's besides the point. Alex is currently playing Black Spam for this video. A pretty basic start. It is D-Brigade with the new Skull Knight and Deadly Axe stuff out of BT7. And then a pretty basic start for us. We go into Demi-Meramon, that goes into ST7 Agu, and then ST1 Gray. And then we have to hard play a BT1 Gray. This is Shoutmon list is a Nokia Shoutmon list. It only runs one Nokia. It's similar to what I ran back in BT5, but I have, it's upgraded for the BT7, BT6 format. Primarily EX1 is where the changes came. Now it just runs the Blitz Wargreymon. That's about it. We saw Alex going for his Commandramon on deletion, whiffed it, and then the Pagumon on deletion got a Commandramon, I believe, out of it. And then a Monotamon being hard played. Don't think he found anything. He might have. I was too busy talking. Going for Deadly Axe, going to try and find a Knightmon out of the top 5, and he sure gosh dilly dang does. Interesting to see that he is playing Zwart. Just given that, from my understanding, the deck is basically all about its low end, and you realistically do not want to be going above level 5. But, Zwart can recur things like Deadly Axe and whatnot. We're going to swing our BT1 Greymon and then just hard play BT6 Shoutmon and evolve said Shoutmon into Greymon. And it feels bad, but we do not have any level 5s in our hand, and it is rough, bud. Very rough for us. But hey, we're making do. We are making do, dang it. Going ahead and swinging with, I believe that is the Skullknightmon. And then using skill to go into darkknightmon. By putting the Deadly Axe under it, and then Deadly Knight is 9k for 2 checks, but it only gets that 1 check in. But it is going to play out the Skull Knight and Deadly Axe from under it, and then we're going to see Alex go for another Deadly Axe, grabbing a Skull Knight. You love to see it. Love to see it. We're going to stand and draw in the world of Vanguard, at least it is standing. Unsuspend and draw. Finally going to promote this ST1 Greymon from the breeding area, mostly so that way we can start evolving rookies down there again. We're going to get rid of the Deadly Axe and Skull Knight, swinging 7k, I believe, with the Greymon. Yep, it would have had to be 7k because Warumanze is bigger than that. Well, 6k, I believe. Sorry if my commentary isn't the greatest at the moment. It just distractions, yo. Going ahead and doing the thing again, getting that darkknightmon out. 1 check, 2 checks, 9k, it lives. Hitting an Shuramon. Yeah, I hate to see it, honestly, for myself. But now Alex is in a situation of he either needed to take out a Digi or needed to find a blocker or something, and honestly, he didn't even remember if he played blockers or not. We're going to swing Shoutmon into it, lose the Shoutmon, which is fine. And what is it that we do here? Oh, Boise. We go into the Omni Shoutmon. Now, realistically, we could have actually probably taken the game here, but I think we drag it on a little longer. Yeah, realistically, we could have taken the game here. And this is the mistake I was talking about. I am actually supposed to be putting that on top of the evolution sources, not on the bottom. But oh well. We'll correct it later on. Probably not in this game though. But anyway, we see Alex hatching a Pagumon, and he realistically needs to Grumblemon us for game, and he does not play Grumblemon in this list, he told me. This is a super chill game, super casual game. We're just hanging out, vibing. I think we had a record playing in the background while doing this, you know. Just bros being bros, man. Anyway, he is going to crest Garurumon because that's realistically the only thing that he can do, and play out a Warumon Zaemon, which feels bad, but it is what it is. Because we can and it's me, we're going to Omnimon for the game. But now so wonderful game 2, and Alex does choose us to go first. We're going to evolve into the BT5 Agumon, and now the only reason that this is played in the list is because we are playing Nokia, and also because like almost all of our level 4s are Greymons, and then a lot of our top end is either a Greymon or an Omnimon. So I do feel like Nokia does make sense in the list, but probably at no more than 2. I do only play 1 though. I've also sensorifized the list. I was playing 4 of the 1 to evolve Monochromon blockers. That was definitely a leftover remnant from BT5. That has since changed. That's besides the point. This deck, I feel, doesn't actually like get too much better until BT8, with having a champion that you can actually be searching out with your Shoutmon in the Battle Gamamon. But hey, that's all good. And then BT9, Merciful Mode would actually make a lot of sense in the deck because you do put a lot of Megas under there. And BT10 is supposed to be all about Cross Wars. I'm excited for those reveals to start coming. But right now we're still in starter deck territory. But hey, I've been rambling. Let's talk about the actual game that we're watching here. We're going to go into Shoutmon DX. We will end up popping the Commandramon, letting Alex have an on deletion skill. But hey, it's not the end of the world. Once again, we are putting the Shoutmon in the wrong spot. It is supposed to be top of the evolution sources. And Alex does not find a Commandramon, unfortunately, which is rough. Okay, so we are swinging 2 checks. I believe it is 15k, and we are drawing 1. Crazy numbers, y'all. Crazy numbers. And soon here we will have to start worrying about 16k boss monsters that we could be hitting in security. But realistically, for most decks, if you were going to die to a 16k boss monster, you were going to die to a 15k boss monster. Izzy is coming down, and he will be gaining that 1 memory back. Just prolonging the turn, which I don't think Alex was really caring about at this point. But it looks like he's going to evolve into the Shoutmon down in the breeding area. And we're going to unsuspend and draw. And Demimeramon, what it do? Shoutmon for on top of the Demimeramon. We're going to swing Shoutmon for 2 more checks, drawing 1. Dark Side Attack does not do anything to this Shoutmon. And then Commandramon going bye-bye. You hate to see it. Just truly do. ST1 Greymon, and we do have to give Alex 3. What are we going to do to pass the turn? We're going to play our own memory setter and finally not have to worry about being memory choked. Even though it hasn't really been that big of an issue for us in this game, it is still nice to not have to worry about it. And then also an additional check, but it really doesn't matter at this point in the game. And here's the point where I'm realizing, oh hey, this Shoutmon is supposed to be on top. Thankfully it didn't matter for this match, but if it was something like a Hexablow or Source Removal, that would have been rough. But hey, goodbye to that stack. And then gaining a Monotamon. Here's the point where Alex was starting to grumble a little, like, I don't know if I put blockers in this deck. Well, unfortunate, truly, but oh, Boise, Monotamon. What's he grabbing? I mean, that was a Darkknightmon. That's a Deadly Axe, but it does not. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's got options. What's he taking? I think better call would be the Deadly Axe here, because I believe this Manta can grab a Skull Knight and or a Deadly Axe. But oh well. And then going for said Deadly Axe, revealed that top 5: Manta, Commandra, Cress, Dark Knight, and Deadly Axe, putting Batman himself into the hand. And it looks like we are going to be getting close to the end of this game here. No blockers. We do have 2 Digis to swing. And we're going to just guarantee that no options activate and screw us. So a delicate plan. And realistically, that's going to be it. We're going to be a little flashy and go for the Omnimon once again. Or no, we're not going for the Omnimon. We're going for the Shuramon. But that's going to be it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.